One of the world's best opal cutters is bringing his collection to Tulsa this weekend, and he's being welcomed with an Opal Open House and a special culinary arts event. Hosted by Rachel Rose Daisy, owner of the jewelry studio Dillon Rose, and Prism Cafe owner Amy Hunter, both of them here this morning. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having us.
I'm excited to talk more about it because this is a super cool event, much more than just showcasing precious stones. Rachel, I want to start with you because Keith Clare is actually your uncle.
He is.
And so obviously talent runs in the family. Share a little bit about his background because he couldn't be here with us today.
Yeah, he doesn't get in until Wednesday night, but he has been going to Australia for years. He takes trips over there, buys the rough opal, and then has been cutting opals for over 40 years. And he's really become kind of the world's specialist as an opal cutter. Other opal cutters, when they get a tricky stone, will send them to him.
Wow.
Because he's just kind of become really well known to cut them in the most beautiful way. He does these like creative carvings as well, so that you really get the maximum effect of that color show that opals so beautifully have, and that we all think of opals as these beautiful colors. But when I see his opals, it's like, it just is amazing. You know, other people will see them and even ask, like, what is this stone? Because they're so unique in their effect, and they don't look like all the opals that people are used to seeing.
Are you wearing one today?
This is one of his opals that he's cut, yes. And then I have a ring with one of his opals as well. So people will be able to see hundreds of opals that he's bringing.
So talented, and really a special and unique opportunity to get to meet and visit with somebody like Keith, and they'll get to learn, they'll get insight from him, and they're going to get to see his collections of the world's rarest opals.
Yeah, so they'll get to see rough opals, and then how he's taken them apart, cut them, how he polishes them. And really, this is one of the most rare collections of opals in the world. It's really such a delight to have them and such a rare opportunity to see them.
Well, I think we have some video showing here. So what are we looking at?
So that is a rough opal. Most of his opals come out of Queensland, Australia, and they'll just look like brown rocks. And when he splits them open, you see that beautiful display of color that's absolutely gorgeous. And then, like I said, he's become the specialist at how to carve those stones to get that beautiful display of color.
Oh, they're just gorgeous, and to get to see that in person, I'm sure it's even better than what we can see on
it's
the
really
TV
magical.
screen. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the meal, Amy. Okay, you have created a 5-course meal inspired by opals, which I think is so impressive, and this really kind of taps into Prism Cafe.
Yes, absolutely. I was really grateful for Rachel bringing me in on this because I got to use the qualities of the rough and polished opals to kind of use that to inspire each plate. So each plate will use the color of different opals, such as green or orange or white, and then kind of use that course to emulate either the rough version or the polished version, or on the main course both, which is really exciting. So you'll see a lot of spears to emulate the silica quality of the opal, and just lots of color, obviously. And then Prism Cafe loves to talk about the full spectrum of sun-powered nourishment, the rainbow, the nourishment of the rainbow. So the opals really lend themselves to that quality as well.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you come up with, and I'm sure a lot of folks to taste what you come up with.
Thank you.
Well, let's talk about this real quick. We've got some full screens to kind of give folks the details. We've got the Opal Dinner is Friday. That's October 13th. It's at 6 p.m. It is at Dillon Rose. It's at your studio, Rachel. Yeah. And tickets are $125. Limited space at this point, so not a whole lot of tickets left.
Only a few tickets left.
Yes, but if you want to go and just view the collection, we'll move on to our next full screen here and talk about the Opal Open House. That is going to be on Saturday, October 14th from 11 to 4. That is free. That's also at the Dillon Rose studio, and you can see the address right there. And a fun fact for folks, Keith also cuts most of the sapphires for you and your work.
Yeah, so he cuts almost all of our gemstones. He's really incredible to work with, and he, like I said, he's really an artist with what he does, so it allows me to offer the public some of the most incredible gemstones in the world. My new deco collection that I just released has multiple of his stones that he's cut, and they're just really unique, one-of-a-kind pieces. So I'm just so excited to share his work, and it's an honor to have him in the studio. The studio is really close to downtown. When people see that Charles Page address, often they think Sand Springs, but we're basically downtown Tulsa.
And I've been there. You all have expanded since I was last there,
yes.
so I know you guys are doing great. And it's been fun to watch you and your business grow because you just do such masterful work. So we have all of that information on our website, newson6.com, ticketing information, and then information about the Opal Open House, which is happening Saturday and is free, seeing the rarest opals in the world. Thank you both for being here with us this morning.
Thank you so much for
I hope
having
you guys
us.
have a wonderfully successful.
I brought you some earrings. Congratulations on your hunt. These reminded me of the antlers, and they are part of our most recent Art Deco collection.
I love it. So we're connecting nature with Art Deco.
That's right, yeah.
Thank you all so much.